Here it is, my Volkswagen Transporter T4 1.9 TD 2001 ABL engine. I'm going to have a go today at doing a few things. I'm going to have a go at the Cambelt, change all the other belts that go with it, do the water pump, take off the radiator, change the coolant, take off the radiator, give myself more space to Cambelt, and do the glow plugs while I have it off. I've got the van chocked up on axle stands, taken off the front grille. It's held on with 3 screws, one here, one there that I've taken out, another there that I've taken out, 2 screws here, one down here, and one over here. That's it, hanging on there. Then I've had a bit of pheasant damage on this side, but the panel just pulls forward and it holds on these 2 little grooves in the metal, just clip in, so you just pull it off. I'm down under the engine now. I'm underneath the belly pan. I've got one nut here, one nut here, and I've already taken off here a little nut. I'll screw them off and then the belly pan will drop down, same as on the other side. Front bumper's held on with a couple of T30 Tech screws, one on each side here. On the front, in these holes, it's got a 13mm head M8 screw, M8 bolt. Over this side, it's got another one of these in here holding the bumper on, and down here it's got an M6, but it's got a T30 head on it, screw holding it onto that strut. Take out those 5 pieces, just pulls off. That's it. To get the radiator off, there's 2 screws, one here, where's my hand, here, and the other over here. Take them off, put your hand on this, lift up and out and over. It looks like that, leaning forward. So here I am, I've got the pan off the bottom of the engine. I'm just having a look at some of the belts. So down on this end is a little belt. This one drives, I think, power steering. This one here is the water pump. It's on a different belt with the alternator, and it's a good thing I came down here because I've noticed as well there's some damage on this belt. I'm down to 4 out of 6 ribs, so perfect timing to be fixing this as well as doing the cam belt. And that's the water pump there, and that's, I think, the big end of the engine in here, and it takes the cam belt right at the back there. So I'll just break down all this now bit by bit. So we've been here for about an hour getting the glow plugs out. Down here, they're all underneath. There's one underneath each injector. I have them all removed now. You can see the copper holes in that strapper bar. Those two holes there and there. That's the strapper bar taken off the glow plugs. The glow plugs are all out, so the engine turns over more freely. You can turn the camshaft by putting a spanner on this nut here, and you can check the timing. Down here there should be a little mark where the light is there, where the yellow light is. That's the teeth of the flywheel at the clutch. So I think right now I have it at the right spot. The timing mark is just a little bit too low. You can just see it. So I'll move it up a little bit. Where the yellow light is down here, the timing mark in that little hole, the timing mark is on the left hand side in the center. You can just see it there on the left hand side in that little hole. tooth width above the A, pointing straight up. Long.